Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Quentin Grimes. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for Minnesota, they've got Aaron Gordon, Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
He buries it from 3.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Lets a floater go. The shot that time not on target. Halliburton with some nice D. Tatum against Thompson. Tatum gets the bucket.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. And we're about a minute into the first. The 11-footer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Davis controls the rebound and the putback.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Hart to halt the run. Minnesota again missing.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Back to Lillard. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Thompson finds Lillard. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Davis. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops from Zubac. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland leading by 8. Halliburton, the pass to Davis. Shoots over Zubac. Davis can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Lillard outside. Back to Gordon. Zubac with a screen on Tatum. Gordon finds Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Lillard. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And here's Zubats outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team that shouldn't be on your level.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Halliburton. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. From the baseline, Tatum can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Hart. Gordon outside. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Davis with a screen on Gordon, down low. And Davis slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Gordon outside. And here's Thompson for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Hurdle with a screen on Lillard. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Free throw good. Halliburton. All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
Collier, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Lillard. Last game he had 34 points. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Zubats. Zubats has got 7. Cleveland leading by 3. On the wing, Davis. There's Tatum with the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success, feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's OKC making the news. They're looking to give their team a little bit more of an edge, more toughness. And in acquiring Jimmy Butler, they may have done just that and more. He's a relentless competitor, a veteran star who can light a fire under the younger guys on the roster, not to mention give their offense a big scoring boost.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Number 1, Damian Lillard.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Here's Lillard. No points yet. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Cleveland has possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Collier, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Lillard, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, he's got that quick twitch. Lillard not afraid to go up through bodies.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Lillard.
Well, the skill level Damian Lillard plays at is almost unbelievable. His shot is so polished. His passes are so smart. Dame is truly elite.
Grant's checked in for Anthony Davis. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Collier. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Thompson. And he drives in. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. Pass to Collier. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Thompson with some nice D.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Hart. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Lillard. Rejected by Halliburton. And they get it back. Gordon against Tatum. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Passing out of a pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
Now here's Lillard. Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Pass to Gordon. Zubac with a screen on Tatum. Back to Lillard. Over Halliburton, and it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Gordon.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Zubac. Daniels comes in for Amen Thompson. Knippel's checked in for Hart. And it's Shepard in for Damian Lillard. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Dick, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at Cleveland. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
Right now for Cleveland, it's really no secret that they'd like to turn things around here soon. This team is just too talented to be in this position right now.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
Here's Shepard, right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Halliburton with the ball. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. On defense, Minnesota trailing by 2. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The teams try to be physical with Halliburton, but the danger is you send him to the line where Tyrese is excellent.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Timberwolves trail by 4. Gordon outside. Let's go with a 3. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for them after that one.
Grant, the pass to Halliburton. And he lobs it up. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Knipple. Thompson, a screen on Dick. Lets it go. Cash money on the open jump shot.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Halliburton looking over the floor. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And Davis gets double teamed. For 3, Collier. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, great decision there by Davis. He didn't like what he had inside, so he passed it back out.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Shepard, defended by Halliburton. That one goes in.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Davis, a screen. Grant outside. Now here's Davis, defended by Thompson. Here's Dick. Three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Daniels for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Halliburton, the pass to Grant. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Cleveland. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Amen Thompson out there with Thompson. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Davis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Thompson. Davis misses. The Timberwolves trail. Lillard passes to Thompson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
To the right side. For 3, Collier. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard outside. On the wing, Daniels. Thompson outside. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And Davis with the block. Here's Collier. Sinks that one from the post. Collier's got his second bucket on the night. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Grimes, he's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Minnesota, second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Hart passes to Thompson. Back to Hart. Now here's Thompson. And here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Hart. Collier, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Lillard outside. Daniels right side. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Daniels using that vision.
Up top, Davis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Grant. That's short off the rim.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Stolen by Davis. Pass to Collier. Now Grady Dick. Left side, Davis. For 3, Collier. Thompson pulls it in.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Pulls up on the wing. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Collier. And here's Grant. Now Davis, defended by Lillard. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Now Thompson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Lillard left side. Here's Thompson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 11 points for Amen Thompson. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Minnesota. Ivica Zubac comes in for Thompson, and it's Gordon in for Hart. Tatum, he's checked in for the Cavs. Halliburton comes in for Collier. Halliburton against Thompson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. So a moment now to see the story for Damian Lillard.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Thompson outside. Tipped. Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Zubac with a screen on Grant. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Grant finds Halliburton. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Davis with a screen on Gordon. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Daniels outside. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 8. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 11. Here's Zubac. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And 11 points for Ivica Zubac.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Daniels against Tatum. Over Daniels. Again, Cleveland scores.
You see the basketball IQ Tatum has. Just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Zubac. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Collins checked in. Tatum against Daniels. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Gordon outside. Thompson outside. And another three from Minnesota.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Halliburton, the pass to Grant. And here's Tatum, covered by Daniels. Tatum against Daniels. Zubac with the steal. Pass to Daniels. Back to Gordon. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Collins with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Halliburton outside. Here's Grimes. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Daniels misses.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
And here's Grant from the arc. Cleveland working the ball around now. Grimes nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Here's Lillard. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. Aaron Gordon on top.
He gives them a dependable option on every possession. His shooting percentage is tops among small forwards because he makes such good choices out on the floor.
Look, he has this no one can stop me attitude, and that's what helps make him such a prolific scorer.
The first one falls. A different look for Cleveland. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Collins, and it's Davis in for Grant. And both free throws good for Lillard. Cavaliers trail by 6. On the wing, Davis. Gordon with a steal. Here's Lillard. And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 18. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Poeltl. Outside Davis. No good from outside.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's Gordon. Thompson outside. Pass to Daniels. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Now here's Tatum. 35 points for him last game against Indiana. 3-pointer, Halliburton. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Lillard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jacks up a 3. Halliburton misses. And here's Gordon. Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
Yeah, watching these guys make me want to be out there, Shaq. I mean, all the space they have to shoot it in right now, man, this would have been my time, Shaq.
Jet with a little FOMO here.
Yeah, I'm glad I played what I did.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier, kicking off the second half. Here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Jason Tatum out there with Davis. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Cavaliers trail by 8. Tatum finds Halliburton. The 3 is up. Another miss by Halliburton. Timberwolves shooting about 47%. A nice number. Thompson passes to Lillard. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Grimes pulls it down. Now the Cavaliers with it. Davis, the pass to Poeltl. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Back to Lillard. Shoots over Halliburton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Grimes on the wing. That's tipped. It was stolen by Lillard. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one. Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Grimes. Cleveland working the ball around now. Up top, Tatum, covered by Daniels, to the middle. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Gordon. Thompson right side. Poeltl against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Lillard.
Well, given how many deep shots we've seen Lillard hit, a three-pointer from just outside the arc feels like a mid-ranger.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Takes it inside. Outside Grimes. To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Thompson outside. Lillard fires away from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. It's blocked.
Well, the thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Yeah, they need to figure out a way to stop him. Perhaps a scheme shift. I'm not sure.
Pass to Davis. Halliburton on the wing. Outside Tatum from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. Gordon outside. Back to Lillard. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, this is what game time is all about. The ability to instantly respond from range.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys?
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Gordon, the pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Pass to Lillard. Shoots. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. Davis getting it done in the paint.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Some changes for Minnesota. Zubac, he's checked in for Thompson, and it's Josh Hart in for Gordon. Daniels against Tatum. Daniels passes to Lillard. Outside Hart. Lillard finds Hart. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Back to Lillard. Off target from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Halliburton, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
To the paint. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Halliburton against Thompson. From the left block. And again, it's Cleveland converting. Here's Lillard. He's got 26. Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Daniels left side. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Collier, he's checked in for Grimes. Here's Daniels. Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Tatum. In transition. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Davis. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Davis has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Back to Lillard. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hart passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Lillard pulls down the board.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Outside Hart. Pass to Lillard. Over Pirtle. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Hart. Hart's got 3 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Lillard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Tatum. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Tatum's got 17.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Back to Thompson. Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Davis looking it over. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Lillard passes to Zubac. And here's Hart. Thompson outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. The 3. Here's Lillard. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Davis. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. Ooh, a revenge triple by Lillard.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Collins, he's checked in for Zubats. Thompson comes in for Thompson. And Knippel subbed in for Hart. Cleveland also making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Grant comes in for Tatum. And it's Grady Dick in for Tyrese Halliburton. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Davis. Outside Dick. Back to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Lillard looking around. Collins inside. Collins there. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Left side, Davis. On the wing, Grady Dick takes the 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Lillard to the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis is... for the lead. Count the basket and the foul. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. We've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Thompson. Josh Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Thompson in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Grimes. Back to Grant. 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Dyson Daniels to the free throw line. Grady Dick picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Falls for Grant. And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
And the free throw, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Grant in the post, covered by Daniels. Blocked!
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Thompson finds Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Halliburton. Ooh, Thompson with the block. To the middle. Thompson passes to Hart, shoots over Grant. Here's Thompson, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Three-pointer, Halliburton, counted from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Hart. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Collins passes to Dick. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in the game. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Right side, Dick. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Thompson outside. Thompson, a screen on Halliburton. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Up top, Collins. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson outside. Thompson outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Hart. For 3, here's Lillard. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Up top, Collins. Pass to Dick. The 3. Hart pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. Thompson outside. Thompson outside. Daniels outside. Thompson outside. Launches it. Lillard can't get it to go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Stolen by Thompson. Fires from deep. Tipped away.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Graham. Collins with a screen on Hart. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now here's Grant. Halliburton outside to take the lead. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson finds Lillard. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Grimes. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Hart pulls it in.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
The lob, very well done. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Well, that's how you create offense. Lillard with the great setup.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Dick. Back to Collins. Left side Grimes. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Dick against Daniels. Lillard outside. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Outside Grimes. Halliburton, the pass to Collins. Here's Dick. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Hart passes to Thompson. 4-3. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 7. With the step back, here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, he's a guard, but Halliburton plays big inside. So big, he drew a whistle that time.
And the first one at the line is good. Zubats, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gordon comes in for Daniels. Cleveland also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Collins. Anthony Davis comes in for Grant. And it's Tatum in for Dick. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Halliburton on the wing. The 3-ball. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Gordon finds Lillard. Outside Hart from deep. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Davis. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Hart. Now Lillard. Now Zubats. He shoots. Connects. And a great pass to hit him in stride.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Oh, the stuff.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Outside Thompson. Now Lillard fires the 3. Davis pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gordon pulls it down.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Lillard. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
Well, the handles on Lillard are insane. He's just tying them into a pretzel.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. Now Davis lets loose for 3. It's cleared away by Thompson. Now Gordon. Lillard
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Hard outside. Cuts off the pass. Halliburton. Yes! Using that window.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Zubac. It's stolen by Tatum. Now Halliburton. Davis. Ooh, it doesn't go.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Now Zubac. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
He launches. It's cleared away by Thompson.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Lillard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Now Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubac with a screen on Halliburton. Davis pulls it down.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Lillard against Halliburton. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys tonight. What was the key?
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there, but now we're doing it smarter. We recognizing play calls, we playing players' tendencies, we just playing much smarter. And I think that's half the battle, especially when the effort is there and we've been on top of things. We came out.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.